Hey you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the south, more specifically Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And even more specifically than that, I am in front of what is known as Wonderworks. This is a roadside attraction, a upside down building, as you can clearly see. They have these several tourist meccas have their own Wonderworks. I think there's one in Orlando, one in Branson, and various other tourist destinations. And I have always been fascinated by this building. It's absolutely, really, absolutely fascinating to look at the outside and really draws you in. But the odd thing is, I've never been inside. I've never actually experienced the attraction inside. And I'm not 100% clear on what it is. I do believe it is some sort of interactive museum, but we're gonna see what's inside today. So follow me as we find out what's inside of Wonderworks. Oh, you can actually hear like weird creaking noises coming from inside. Yeah, you look up there, it's upside down palm trees, upside down fire hydrant. There's a FedEx box, but it says Supex. Let's head in. We got this cavernous smoke pouring out from underneath the building. All right, here's some backstory on Wonderworks. It says it was a top secret research lab in the Bermuda Triangle. The world's greatest scientists, led by Dr. Wonder, were given the task of creating a man-made tornado, harnessing the power. That sounds like a bad idea. During the experiment, something went awry. Power of the tornado was unleashed throughout the laboratory, creating a swirling vortex that was strong enough to rip the laboratory from its foundation, carried thousands of miles, landed upside down on top of a theater in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Remarkably, all the experiments remain intact. As you see, the theming continues on the inside. It's got this destroyed room here with wreckage coming out of the ceiling. See like a dresser over there, some other furniture. What is interesting over here is they have some pictures on the wall, some crooked pictures of some old Pigeon Forge attractions. Fort Weir Animal Park, that's not there anymore. Over here is a poster for Porpoise Island. It was actually a dolphin attraction here in Pigeon Forge. That was the 70s and 80s. Here we have Tommy Bartlett's Water Circus. This is actually pretty crazy. You see this lake they're on, it's actually not there anymore. It was an artificial lake, but the stadium is actually still here, just sitting there abandoned. And then this is Archie Campbell's Hee Haw show. There's actually a little mini museum here in the lobby, the Hall of Magic. It's the Terry Evanswood collection. I see the local magician dresses like Willy Wonka. Above here is a magician's outfit that once belonged to a Harry Blackstone Jr. It's a collection of magic wands. Imagine what you could do if you got your hands on one of those. Thurston, the world's famous magician. Now, these old posters always have these weird little devils in them. I don't know what the deal is. You can see another one. It's devils in that. These ones are like whispering in his ears. You have some of Thurston's items here. His pocket knife and his nothing up my sleeve removable arm cuffs. The famous Sands of Egypt by this guy right here, Jack Gwynn. A little ode to Mickey Mouse's career as a magician. All right, headed into this mysterious tunnel right here. Uh-oh. A vortex tunnel. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, goodness. All right, we have the world upside down. Some security cameras, the lobby, the parking lot, all upside down. Oh, here's some water that's made as cold as the Titanic. It's fairly cold. Not that bad, really. I mean, I wouldn't want to have my whole body in it or anything, but I'll probably hang out here with my hand in it for a while. It's a lightning coil. Place your left hand in the glove and press the button with your right hand. Oh wow. Okay, I got my hand in this chain link glove. With my knee, I'm gonna press this button right here. We'll see what happens. Ah! Can I touch the lightning? Oh, that's insane. Wow. This is the Earthquake Cafe. Apparently it's a get you experience of dining inside of an earthquake. Sounds wonderful. Doesn't seem that bad. Heading into the Earthquake Cafe here by myself. We're gonna sit down here, have a nice little dining experience in the earthquake. There's a earthquake themed menu here. Real items and real prices on here. Wonder if you actually can order.
The cause of destruction and reformation of our planet since its existence. The Richter scale, developed by Charles F. Richter in 1935, is the system scientist used to measure the strength of an earthquake.
Hi y'all, and welcome to Quake Cafe, located on the new Magic Fault Line. My name's Adele, and I'll be your waitress today. Be sure to browse our menu selection and don't hesitate to ask me any questions about it. Okay. Oh, and my personal favorite is the Tectonic Plate Special, served with a Tramer side salad. I'll be back in a few minutes now to see if y'all are ready to order.
It's a Tectonic steak topped with peppercorn seasoning. Actually, it does not sound that bad. There's people screaming. Not good. Screams are horrifying. Got the Hurricane Shack right here. So you can go in and experience what it's like to be inside of a hurricane. Sounds fun.
A Category 1 hurricane contains winds of 74 to 95 miles per hour, strong enough to knock over a tractor trailer.
Oh no! Alright, I guess we're going in the anti-gravity chamber. Anti-gravity. You can see the raindrops raising up because there's no gravity. It's an indoor rock wall there. Is that gonna go all the way around? Almost. The weight limit for the 360 bikes is 250. Apparently I'm clocking in at 253 these days, so a little too portly to ride the 360 bikes. I'm gonna go cry in my chili. All right, we got this robotic arm machine. You can actually control the robot arm. Let's see how it works here. All right, there we go. So you can pick up a football. See if we can. It's hard to pick things up sometimes. I would get down and sit in this space shuttle here that they have open, but 253, I probably would end up getting stuck in there. Oh my gosh, this spaceman has no face. The Hall of Scientists, also known as the pathway to the bathrooms. You got Stephen Hawking, Albert Einstein, Nikola Tesla, Marie Curie, Galileo Galilei, Johannes Kepler, Isaac Newton.
Don't hit the planet. Don't hit the planet.
Don't hit the planet.
Don't hit the planet.
Don't hit the planet. Oh.
Don't hit the planet.
Don't hit the planet.
Don't hit the planet.
I know.
Don't hit the planet.
Stop saying that.
Don't hit the planet. Don't hit the planet.
Please stop saying that.
Don't hit the planet. Don't hit the planet.
That's it. I'm gone.
Don't hit the planet.
Invisible strings. Oh wow. Let me try to play my theme song. grand piano like the movie Big. See if we can. Please press button. It's like one of those giant pin push things that says please press the button. Oh, you can undo it. All right, let's smash ourselves into here. I will go look and see what it looks like on the other side. All right, it actually does look like me there. And there's you guys. All right, let's hear it.
Not so long ago, on a remote island in the mysterious Bermuda Triangle,
Okay.
there was a top secret research laboratory.
All right.
By genius, and not just your average ordinary genius. It was Professor Wonder.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
there he is.
Now. Every day, the professor performed all kinds of amazing experiments. The professor tried to stop the machine. The swirling vortex was already out of control. The tornado was unleashed into the laboratory. The mighty cyclone ripped the building to its foundation. The left was carried hundreds of miles away and landed upside down on top of a theater in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Oh, but don't worry. These days, the professor has mastered the art of tornadoes. Hey, quick, take a selfie with Professor Wonder. He's coming around again. Well, that's our story.
Here's Professor Wonder with Albert Einstein. That make us know. All right. Bed of nails, not deadly, but not really comfortable either. Those were pointy. A bubble lab. Apparently it's slippery in here. We'll be careful. I guess you step into this chamber, you can actually encase yourself in a bubble. See how this works? This is really soapy. Oh, we're in a bubble. Closing in. Get it away. I don't want to be in a bubble anymore. Wish I could ride this awesome roller coaster simulator, but alas, I'm too fat. Maybe I'll go on a diet and come back to Wonderworks at some point. Oh, this is awesome. You can create your own fish, color your own fish, and then put them in this virtual aquarium. All right, I think it's time for the return of the Carpetbagger. There he is, the Carpetbagger. He has sideburns and big teeth like me. All right, place your fish here. Oh, there he is. The Carpetbagger. Hi, buddy. Hey, little guy. How are you doing? Oh, such a good fish. It's like an interactive sandbox. Here's the ocean right here. And I think you can, if you raise the land high enough, you can make islands. Meet Frankie the fish. It says, look through Frankie's eyes to see what a fish sees. You know, but it's like a fisheye lens or something. See what a fish sees. Oh, a fish sees other fish at the bottom of the ocean. Makes sense. Gallery of Wonders. Alright, this here though, this might be the coolest thing here. I didn't even know about this. Apparently Dr. Seuss, early in his career, actually made fake taxidermy. And some of the animals that he made in fake taxidermy would actually show up later in his books. Here's a collection of some of his taxidermied figures. The Powerless Puffer. What's this one called? The Kangaroo Bird. And then Carbonic Walrus. Anthony Drexel Goldfarb. Why does he have such a long proper name? Sludge Tarpon. Then a turtleneck sea turtle. And a gimlet fish. It's like some sort of insane narwhal. A sawfish up there. What's this one? A seagoing dilemma fish. Ooh, I like that. A flaming heron. Some facial reconstruction techniques. Here goes from just being a skull to being able to actually make out what the person may have looked like in life. Alright, you can do your celebrity look-alike. Let's see who I look like. I gotta fit this shape. Alright, let's see. I look like Seth Rogen. What? There's creepy Einstein that won't stop staring at you. What is this? Now you see me, now you don't. SmartGlass. Come into the restroom. You need this glass. You can see people. If I go in there and use the bathroom, these strangers will see me peeing. And that would be very uncomfortable. How does this? What is? So I go inside. So if I lock the bathroom door. Oh, it ices up and no one can see it. That's crazy. Now I can pee in peace. All right, let's see. We can undo this SmartGlass. Oh wow, almost instantaneously. Glad those kids weren't watching. Now this is interesting. They have a penny crusher, and they also sell these wristbands where you can put a crushed penny in them. Maybe I could finally keep track of them and not lose them. It looks like this was originally here. It's called the Music Mansion that is now Wonderworks. All right, so what have we learned today? We learned that the nail bed, not as painful as you think, but not by any means comfy. We learned that Dr. Seuss was one of the world's greatest taxidermists, and we learned that the Carpetbagger is too fat for Wonderworks. But seriously, I do really like this place. I was impressed going in. It seems like a very good place to bring kids with a lot of energy, a lot of cool activities and things that they could get into and spend a long amount of time in. But definitely worth checking out if you have a Wonderworks locally or you're vacationing where a Wonderworks location is. And thank you for coming along. If you'd like to see where other tourist locations are, check down in the description. I have an interactive map that'll show you where I've been, and you can make recommendations on where I need to go. Also, if you'd like to help contribute to the channel, I do sell t-shirts down in the description as well. And I have a Patreon where if you donate at least $3 a month, I will send you postcards from my travels. But for now, this one's in the bag.